we will just get started with a brief introduction to all the speakers of the night before we move on to the questions. And we'll start with Amirul. Amirul, please take the session, introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you, Shinji, for the space. So hi guys. I think looking at the audience, some of the audience already know myself, and then some of them already working with. We have project together. So okay, so my name is Amirul Mukmin. I am a CEO for Social Lips Sdn Berhad. We are a Facebook ads digital marketing agency where we help clients to achieve 5 to 6 figures in their small business. So basically, we run ads for them, we create ads for them, we find influencers for them, and then we are planning to grow more on our business service provided, just focusing on helping these small business owners. So since I am being involved in this NFT space, I also venturing my side project called Pet of Ogilvy, whereby this project is basically made to create a community backed by NFT for all the digital marketer and also online business owner as well. So up until now, we managed to sell around 22 out of 26 NFT, and we actually planning to create 888 NFT, and then now there's a delay a bit on dropping our latest NFT as we kind of change our strategy on how we can create things fast and also at the bulk lah. So sekali drop banyak. So yeah, and then there will be upcoming one more venturing where I create a project NFT with siapa nama dia, crypto, where we going to that NFT project we're focusing on charity, whereby after we sell that, we're going to sedekah 50% of the revenue to charity. So basically, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, thanks, Amirul. I want to just hold you back on that part where you talk about you helping SMEs and also helping them advertise and market. By this, you literally mean everything when it comes to marketing. You just help someone to really market their works, or do you provide education and assistance, or just
we provide service.
Okay, wow,
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so some of the project that I made with Social Lib is online course. Previously we do personal coaching and stuff, but now we just focusing on doing service for our client.
I see. Okay, we will come back to you on that one for sure, because that's definitely an interesting thing to talk about. Pali, please take the mic away and introduce yourself to the crowd.
Okay, hello guys. My name is Pali. So basically, I'm working with one of the creative agency, which is Uzefa Studio. As a marketer, I'm helping the business owner to get their content, and also through their creative for the business to engage and make the best impression for into their social media, which is basically not related to not related with the current topics, but I am frequently started my interest in, which is in tech for quite years, and my focus of area in SaaS, which is software as a service, and also fintech. So that's all from me.
Yeah, so Pali, I do want to ask you another question about, since you said you work on social media, advertising, so on and so forth. Correct me if I'm wrong on this one. You then have to really understand the algorithm of how posts get to come out and how tweets get to I don't know what you call it, but some of the tweets, they get more prioritized, some of the posts, they get less prioritized. So do you want to talk a bit about that one?
Okay, basically I'm still learning about that. But kalau kita cerita daripada algorithm content, basically current social media, dia works untuk deliver the content to most users adalah based on the popularity of the content. So that's why the content sometimes is not useful. Lagi-lagi kalau kita tengok daripada segi TikTok. But that's how social media works, because their words adalah based on popularity, not the real information that we need. So how to make contoh kita nak buat konten dekat Twitter. So macam mana konten dekat Twitter tu adalah beri engagement adalah satu adalah daripada segi apa yang audience nak baca, dan juga apa yang audience inginkan daripada kita. So basically instead of kita lebih kepada content yang lebih kepada hard selling, but kita lebih kepada focus on the value, and the value comes with the quality, and the quality audience comes to us. So itu cara how social media works. Kita tak boleh deny benda tu. Dia memang work based on popularity. That's all for me.
Okay, thank you so much, Pali. I will need to ask you back another question on popularity and how to gain it. Otherwise, no matter how much value we try to add to the society, our tweets get lost in the void lah. Our tweets don't reach people. So I'll definitely circle back on you and ask you on that one. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah,
sure can. Don't worry about that.
Faris, known you for quite some time already. Since September, actually. You and me, long time friends. Since September. How many months?
Long time friends, but never see each other yet.
Yeah. Faris, please, you're part of Guin Gang. So,
right.
Yeah, please introduce yourself.
Hi guys, Faris here. I work in Retweet, traditional finance, one of the banks in Malaysia. I'm also my team and I started an NFT project called Guin Gang on pentas.io. Yeah, I guess that's it.
No, that's not it, man. You gotta talk a bit more about yourself and elaborate more about your traditional finance, what banks you work in, so that we can go and see you there, you know.
No, don't dox me.
Yeah, please, just elaborate a bit more about traditional finance when you say you are working in banks, right? If you don't mind to disclose whatever you're currently working on, and also your role in Guin Gang as well.
Yeah, I do fund reporting and regulatory reporting. So basically, like when you invest in a certain fund, I report the figures, the financial statements. And then also for regulatory reporting, we work with SC Securities Commission. Also, and then Guin Gang focuses on education to educate people on the basics of blockchain, NFT, and DeFi. So we do classes from time to time, and we are planning to do one more class soon.
Yeah, Guin Gang has also recently opened up the website that allows public members, people to actually put their events on the events page. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's very helpful for all of us. And do you mind telling us how it works and telling those people who might not know what it is?
Okay, so for creators who are on Pentas can go to our website, sign up, and then log in. Then you put all the information regarding your NFT drop. So you can put the time and date, and then we will verify the drop, and then we will post it on our website. So then collectors can come to our website to check, today got which project are dropping their NFTs.
Yeah, so not just dropping kan. Can we put our Tanah Tumpahnya NFT Ku session and Twitter Space sessions there also? Is it possible?
For now, it's just NFT drops, but I think for that we have to discuss with the team later about that. Probably we can do that.
Sure. It will be very nice for us to put events up there so that we do not clash with other people's events, and everybody will have an opportunity to do a space, because that's what we do not like. Yeah, to clash with other people's event. Yeah.
We have
thanks.
to promote more for people to use it, utilize it. So then,
yeah, which is what I'm doing right now. Guin Gang.
Alright, thank you.
I'm not part of Guin Gang. Guin Gang doesn't pay me, man. Don't worry. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Faris. So for tonight's first question that I will direct towards the speakers is, Amirul, Pali, and Faris, each of you own a business, right? Essentially, okay, indirectly own a business. Amirul, you own Social Leap. Pali, you are helping build SMEs and also advertising in social media. Faris, you're part of Guin Gang. Obviously, each of you know some form of marketing, some sort of strategy. Do you mind sharing one of your strategies? We'll start with Amirul. Yeah, Social Leap, Amirul. What about that?
Okay, so about marketing the business, right? There are two ways of getting people know about our business in this digital era. Number one is via organic. So what it means by via organic is that we didn't pay any platform. We just provide content, and most of the content must be very beneficial and also very important, or like tips. So people will get to know you based on what you share. So, and people will more value you based on what you give to them. So basically, on how I built my Twitter profile and also my business, also acquiring more clients, is basically just sharing my thoughts and also give values on how to do things from what I believe is the right way. So need to highlight that on what I believe, because every people have their certain belief lah, and also certain strategies and tactics. So on what I'm holding is basically just share my thoughts, involve in more like some meetups, change some knowledge with other people. So yeah, around that, and then also based on the experience as well lah. So basically, in conclusion, organic, you need to give more values to the audience, and then it's more targeted to that audience, and that's how you build organic profile. So the other way around to do marketing on my business side is actually to do to do things that I'm malu nak cakap, but I'm good at lah. So basically, we do Facebook ads juga. So on how we do Facebook ads, we actually, number one, we create a good content, right? Good content does not mean only video or only image or only copy. It has to be a mix of that, and then there's like some formula lah, basically. So, but you will not know what kind of formula works in the paid ads industry. So eventually you have to test it out. Oh, aku buat copywriting ni, aku campur dengan aku buat gambar ni, campur dengan aku buat video ni, and then on that video side also aku buat hook 3 saat pertama aku macam mana, follow up with macam mana, the CTA macam mana dan sebagainya. So that kind of part is more technical part, but that is how we build marketing for our business and also for our client as well. So talking about Social Leap, right? So basically, Social Leap acquire their clients or acquire my business through just organic, and then we just use our Facebook ads just recently to acquire to have a bigger targeted market on Facebook, basically, because since Social Leap, or since before Social Leap, I already acquired client, I think since 1 year ago. All these clients that I have only come from Twitter, and then only based on what I'm sharing. So now I just started to use Facebook ads to acquire more clients. It could be weird for some of you guys, like macam mana engkau digital agency Facebook ads, tapi engkau tak buat Facebook ads pun nak cari klien. Yalah, because we understand how, we want to be lean. So if you're wondering, we want to be lean as well. So if you ask lagi, then kita kat Social Leap tak ramai pun orang. So that's how we do marketing. Is it? I thought I left some information. I thought I just left some information out, but maybe I can come to that later on.
I think to summarize what you just said, right? Allow me just allow me.
Please.
Is you stress on the point where you provide value to other people. Yeah, that's the part which I really get the most on. When you provide value to other people on platforms, people will appreciate.
Yes, thank you for reminding me. I want to add on.
Sure, please.
So basically, organic ways, you don't have to pay the platform to deliver your value, but on the paid ads, you need to pay the platform to deliver your value. So on both sides, you have to eventually deliver your values lah. So that's how you want to grab some attention on this disaster world. So some of us need also to provide the value to other people. That's what I'm holding now, and then that's what I'm holding in future.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Amirul. Again, guys, one of the best ways to, I would say, market your works is to make sure that you provide value to the general public as well. Amirul will definitely touch on the even more strategies to market our works or our platform as well later. Thank you. We move on over to Pali. Pali, you want to talk a bit about helping SMEs and social media? What is your strategy right there? Tell us a bit of secrets, if you don't mind. There's not a lot of people here, so just tell us.
So there's no holy grail actually, but sebenarnya lebih kurang macam Amirul je. Apa yang Amirul cakap tu is exactly the strategy that should be done, which is by providing the value through the content and also through the story, which is benda ni yang kurang, which is daripada bahagian seller ataupun SME macam mana pun. Sebab most probably kebanyakan orang adalah, bila kita tengok dalam industri scene NFT sendiri, diorang punya target adalah just put your artwork, just put your artwork and then just put your product. But benda tu diorang harapkan yang pembeli faham dan pembeli dan orang nak beli benda tu.
Shield without context lah kan.
Yes, no without context. So benda ni yang sepatutnya yang SME kena faham, yang that's not benda ni bukan works through the online. So basically we have to go to our audience and we have to understand that what kind of problem that we solve actually. So I think there's no so secret lah.
Yeah. We will definitely cover on that part. I need to ask you, Amirul and Pali, before I move on over to Faris. You see, because we mentioned that we need to provide value to someone else, right? This is, I would say, relatively easy when we are talking about strategies, when we're talking about marketing, when we're talking about crypto. But art itself, how does it, provide value to a viewer? Because art is so personal, art is so yourself. But I want to hear your thoughts about that lah, Amirul and Pali.
Amirul, kau nak cakap dulu ke?
Yeah, please, Amirul.
Aku cakap dulu. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so
jalan dulu.
Jalan dulu Okay. Ikut belakang tau. Okay. So basically alright. This is actually, it's not hard question, but let me it's hard in the sense of you want to put in the right words lah. Okay, so basically any business or product or services, right? You basically are solving, some of them are solving problems. Okay, so why I say some of them? Because actually I take that back. I think all the business that we want to do is a solving problem, including art. So what kind of problem that art solves? So from what I learned from my university and then from what I'm holding, art actually is one of the lifestyle. This is some part of the this is like some part of the apa segitiga piramid tu, Maslow ke apa tak? Aku pernah lupa apa nama dia. That Maslow punya pyramid, right? You start with
Maslow hierarchy.
Maslow hierarchy tu kan. So bawah sekali there are people needs and wants lah basically. Dan kat bawah sekali needs, and then it goes up until atas sekali it goes to the wants. So atas sekali tu wants tu dia more towards like a self accomplishment, more of like dia punya status, dia punya lifestyle status dan sebagainya. So from there NFT art and NFT or for the NFT art kind of like do that kind of business. They provide solution for that orang atas sekali tu. Is the highest ones lah on how you can put it as a social status. It's like how you own your Apple lah. It is like how you own Tesla. It's like how you own Merce. So it goes same with art. So daripada dulu lagi, since NFT art is the highest amount of highest value of transaction since before NFT. And kalau kita cakap we were talking about Mona Lisa, that kind of things lah. So bila sekarang dah ada NFT, right? So dia membuatkan transaction tu lebih mudah, dan dia membuatkan si empunya tu lebih rasa proud lah. So I think that is the way we can say it lah. If the product does not solve any problem, like a real needs problem, it solve the wants problem. Macam tu. It's like how you see rich cat nations lah. Now rich cat nation is getting more expensive. Now people who ada banyak duit kan, dia akan nampak macam this is how I can flex to my peeps.
Yeah.
So they need that. They want that. Listen, they don't need that. They want that. So yeah, that's one of it.
Yeah, fantastic point you covered there, Amirul. Pali, you want to take a bite on this? Your turn.
Yeah. Okay, basically sebenarnya apa yang Amirul cakap tadi tu betul. Which is sebenarnya art ni adalah dia dalam hierarki yang paling tinggi, which is dia sebenarnya adalah jual social status, which is dia kalau nak simpulkan sebenarnya art ni lebih kepada menjual emosi sebenarnya, which is the artist is selling the emotion, which is sometimes the emotion ni adalah mungkin datang daripada greed, ketamakan, ataupun maksud di sebalik art tu adalah di sebalik art tu yang menggambarkan emotion apa yang membuatkan collectors ataupun pembeli rasa nak memiliki benda tu. Kita ambil sebagai contoh Mona Lisa adalah satu grade yang di mana sekarang ni harga dia melambung-lambung, which is siapa yang memiliki benda tu memang is a pure have a very good social status lah. Untuk siapa yang faham maksud di sebalik tu. Tapi kalau kita tengok contoh lagi, macam contoh kalau tahu cerita, I think dalam this week kot yang So Anajo jual dia punya art rusuk dalam kalau kita convert ke ringgit adalah 52,000 kot something kan.
Dia jual lukisan rusuk emas. Kau cakap dia bukan jual rusuk dia.
Yelah, aku nak cakap benda tu sebenarnya. Okay, so dia jual lukisan rusuk emas tu, which is the story yang Su bagi tahu di sebalik lukisan tu adalah keakraban di antara hubungan suami isteri. So that's the story that sell emotion. Dan the collectors faham benda tu, and then dia beli benda tu. So art ni purely lebih kepada social status and just purely jual emosi, lebih kepada emosi di sebalik art tu sendiri lah. Tapi
aku nak tambah sikit lah, because when we talk about Maslow hierarchy kan, kita tak nak orang fikir yang NFT ni untuk orang kaya tau. So because of the NFT itself, benda ni dia jadi bukan untuk orang kaya saja, because dengan NFT we can target flipper, orang yang nak buat duit. So basically macam contoh, if you bought a rich cat nation pada awal bulan 9 hari tu, you dah untung beribu-ribu dah sekarang kalau you jual balik. So that kind of thing yang ada juga. And then there's also the NFT ni juga dia menjadi satu things yang boleh kita tokenize, in which benda tu dia akan sangat unik lah. dia create macam dia jadi satu token yang ada utility dia sendiri. So when we talk about art, actually dulu punya art, yes, we can follow Maslow hierarchy, but since NFT is actually introducing more reasons to get your own NFT. Gitu.
Yeah. Really stressing on the emotion part lah. That's where I guess the value that is added in art towards the when it comes to NFTs and marketing itself. When we talk about adding value back to the society. Thank you so much, Amirul, and thank you, Pali. I want to move over to Faris. Faris, please, part of Guin Gang. Guin Gang is also up here already. Why don't both of you talk about your marketing strategies and how did you start and get to this stage of being so successful today? Yeah, Faris, please.
Hello. Can't give you like a rigid like textbook answer, but I can tell you like the flow, how we did it like from the start. So as you guys know, our Guin Gang advisor is Jan. He's a digital marketer, so he provided the framework for us to work with before we start, right? So we know that in NFT space, the platform that you need to use is Twitter, right? So everyone in NFT is using Twitter. So we create a Twitter account with 0 followers, start fresh. And then I remember like we wrote like a thread, like a basic thread on what NFT is. And then we linked to like punks and Bored Ape. And then from that, we already gained like a few followers, right? Like maybe we got like 60, 70 followers. So it ties back to what Amirul cakap tadi, providing value, right? Creating content for those who doesn't know anything about NFT. They will read the content and then they will follow us for more content, right? And then from there, we use Discord as our pool to collect people and followers. So what we did was we organized a class, a basic blockchain and NFT class. So from there, a few hundred, like 50 to 100 people joined for 2 days for the class. And then our Discord is growing. Until today, we have 700 plus Discord members in our Discord. And then we keep providing content, keep engaging with the NFT community, creating content, buat classes, hang out in our Discord channel, sharing sessions. We just like borak-borak, talk about NFT, talk about DeFi, talk about crypto. Eventually people will follow and join our Discord. Yep, guess that's it.
Thanks. Thank you so much, Faris. So really reiterating what you just said, right? Provide value first. Then after that, oh yes, Guin Gang is here. Yep. Provide value first. Then after that, open up a Discord, provide classes. Then from there, just, I would say, gradually snowball your way to more and more people. Yeah, Akmal, is that you?
Yes, hi.
Akmal?
Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my phone. It keeps disconnecting. I wanted to ask, now I lost my train of thoughts. But actually, I got interested in the, what do you call it, the pyramid that Amirul and Pali was talking about, right? Was it a pyramid? What was it called again?
I don't know.
Maslow
hierarchy. Yeah, that one. My only take on it, I think I agree. But with regards to fine art, this is my personal opinion, I guess. But what this all NFT is all about solving one problem for artists, right? It's about giving artists access to potential buyers like never before. So essentially, when we talk about fine art, I believe that it doesn't have to be tied to any kind of utility, but given that the whole objective of NFT is to give awareness or access to the artist then I think it makes sense for the artist to put some effort into storytelling the art. That's one. Secondly is putting that out in the description, right? And I think copywriting is very important. Whatever it is, the community engagement piece, I guess that is also part of marketing, because essentially as an artist, especially when the brand is yourself, people are buying into it because of your personal brand, right? It's not about just the artwork, right? It's about your personal brand. And I guess we talk about personal brand, there's many ways to build personal brand, and what we're seeing that's working in the case of Suana Jo or even or Sanuri is consistency in engaging, consistency in putting out work, and just having fun. I think that's the best part about this, and the main difference between collectibles and fine art. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on having fun part. There's a saying in marketing we have to cater to our customers and not everyone. Basically, it's like a pie, right? We just only want our small part of the pie, and we don't care about the entire piece of the pie. But how do we even find these pieces of the pie first? That's my question. And is this true or not? Let's answer the whether is this true or not first. We'll start with Wolf first this time. Pali, what do you think? Is this true?
Nice. Go, Pali.
Pali.
Tak apa. I think we can start from Amirul first.
We start with alphabet order lah. We start from A first lah, Amirul, huh? Okay, Amirul.
Okay, so basically, there's a saying lah. If you target everyone, you are actually target no one. Yeah.
Wow.
You have to hold that very strongly. Super strong gila. It is basically you. I take an example lah. You see how many people in the NFT space are shitting without context. That's the problem. That's basically they are trying to, hey, anyone who see this art, please buy, something like that. And then no one will tak ada orang akan peduli lah kan. So actually the pie, yes, you really need that. Benda tu sangat perlu. And that, because why? Because when you identify your target audience, right, all the content, all the way you behave, all the writings, all the pictures, videos that you come out with is more leaning towards that target audience. And then then there will be better relevancy, and then also better attraction as well, because it's related to them, right? So let's say, benda tu lah. That's the important part. And then this goes all to all kind of business. To all kind of business, like seriously, all. It's like let's take a simple example. Okay, kita cakap pasal nasi lemak lah. Let's say when we do marketing, kalau kau jual nasi lemak, kau akan macam belilah nasi lemak ni, santannya terbaik, sambalnya okey, padu sedap lah, apa semua. Alright. So bila you take that value out, right, you share to other people, who is going to be attracted with that kind of value? Mestilah orang tu suka rasa lemak-lemak, mestilah orang tu suka makan pedas-pedas, mestilah orang tu basically makan nasi lemak. And then they will go and buy from you because they like nasi lemak. And then it's relevant for them that you show them nasi lemak punya poster. But what if dia tu allergic makan nasi lemak? Memang tidaklah dia nak akan makan nasi lemak tu. So that's what I'm trying to say. Kalau kau pergi pukul rata semua kan, you buat marketing to all of them, and then suddenly on the pukul rata side, you don't achieve 100% of the pukul rata. You tak boleh pukul like semua orang kan. Maybe chunk of people that you pukul rata tadi tu, some of them memang allergic makan nasi lemak. So you pergi promote nasi lemak kat diorang, memang diorang tak akan belilah. Unless you have a big budget. Contoh macam you have McDonald's, you own KFC, where their marketing McDonald's sebagainya tu, diorang dah tak peduli lah pasal niche. You know, kenapa? Sebab all that they care is they wanted their brand to be on the customer punya top of the mind. That's why kenapa McDonald's besar-besar kau masih lagi nak buat marketing. Sebab tu je. Sebab dia nak make sure kau ada kat dalam dia punya brand is ada dekat dia orang punya minda. So what I'm talking about is actually on how you start your business, dia punya fasa tu berbeza. So when we say kau punya audience kena targeted dan sebagainya, we actually are pointing out to the small business. You try to get to the small pool first. You all the targeted, yalah, super targeted lah. This super targeted, dia tak ramai pun sebenarnya, but the value of the relevancy and how you connect with the brand dan sebagainya, that will improve the business or the project. So in conclusion, right, yes, you need to have targeted niche in the pie, but as bigger you go, you're going to get to the traditional branding as well.
Thank you so much, Amirul. That really hit me lah, when you say that if you target the general public, you're targeting nobody. That's very, very true what you said right there. So, and back to your point on nasi lemak, right? So if you want to cater to everybody, what if this person is allergic to peanuts? What, you're going to sell nasi lemak without peanuts right now is going to, I think, remove the authenticity of nasi lemak itself. And now what if some allergic
that itself will create a war between nasi lemak punya fans. Dia cakap, oi, letak kangkung sedap, tak letak kacang lah, apa semua. We don't go that far lah. We don't go that far. We don't want to burn
okay.
tonight.
Not tonight lah, not tonight. Okay. Yes, Akmal, you got something to share. Please.
So the question is about how to find your niche, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so I think one thing that I've used I guess at work and some of the consulting work that I've done, one of the tools I think hopefully will give some value to everyone is business model canvas. I'm not sure if you've heard of it. You can Google it. But basically, essentially what it does is like a one-pager to help you visualize your project or potential business. So there's multiple segments to it. For example, it forces you to define who your customer segments are and think about the kind of relationship that you want to have with those customers and where in terms of channels, right?
Hello.
I thought my line yang lagging.
Yeah. I thought my line scare me, you know.
Aku dah ke kampung lagi ni. Takut hari tu nak jadi.
Akmal is having issues.
Yeah. Amirul.
Okay, so Pali, maybe Pali nak continue. Akmal cakap kau mesti tahu kan business model canvas tu.
Yes.
Okay. Sebenarnya kalau daripada segi business model canvas ataupun site dia, ataupun sebenarnya daripada segi relevance tu lah. Which is kenapa we have to find the niche is because every business start with the small ataupun memang betul-betul dengan small budget. So kalau kita terus main rambang saja, is related to the cost juga, which is cost yang kita perlukan adalah semakin tinggi. Instead of kalau kita find a certain niche, so kita tahu kita punya cost tu lebih optimize dan juga kita punya message tu lebih clear dan deliver kepada orang yang kita nak dan orang yang memerlukan apa yang kita jual ataupun apa yang kita berikan. So instead of targeting in the broad ataupun orang yang tak besar, so kita finding a niche until we become so bigger. So that's why McDonald dia mampu spend bigger sebab dia orang dah become too big and they have a good customer, a quality customer yang memang yang sentiasa ada dengan dia orang. So bila dia orang spend besar tu, just macam Amirul cakap, untuk stay top of mind adalah just untuk dia orang kekal ingat sahaja. Itu dan dia nak acquire a new customer lain yang mungkin possibility akan menjadi customer yang tambahan kepada customer mereka yang sedia ada. So that's very important for every small business ataupun every maybe a small project to find the right agents and how they can solve the problem of the audience based on the needs.
Yeah, thank you so much, Pali. Basically, I guess what your two are trying to say is that you go narrow first to a specific area. Then once you have enough revenue, once you have enough profits, then only you spread out and try and capitalize on everybody, which is what essentially McDonald's is trying to do lah. Because the way they capitalize to us Malaysians is the ayam goreng McD kan. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Right. Akmal, just now you were cut off. Do you want to continue before I move over to Faris?
Yeah, can you hear me? Sorry, some weird stuff happening.
Yeah, you're good.
Anyway, so frustrating. No, I was saying is BMC. I don't want to talk about the details of business model canvas, but how it has helped a lot of the small business owners that I've worked with in the past is narrow down the customers and help them figure out the propositions or the value that they want to give to this segment of customers that they're targeting, because essentially it like you said, apa tadi, what's that quote, Pali or Amirul, that you said, if it's for everyone then you don't have.
Kalau pukul rata semua pengsan.
Yes, pukul rata semua pengsan kan. So essentially all business wants to maximize kan, but this tool just helps you to focus on one probably customer segment first, and then you can expand more. And then what this helps you to do is actually look at it very deep in terms of cost structure, who are your key partners, in terms of how do you want to build this relationship, semua benda tu kan. So I think it's a tool that everyone should at least try and look at and apply it to your NFT projects. Maybe it will help you uncover some things that you may have overlooked. Of course, it's not for everyone. It's just a structure to help you start off. So once that's done, then you can, create a full business plan if you want to.
Yeah. Basically, the importance of the canvas itself is vital. At the end of the day, it's only one page, right? If I'm not mistaken, Akmal.
Yeah, it's just one page.
And a few points where you just label, just like filling in the blanks, essentially, right?
I mean, if you want, maybe we can do something on our Guin Gang Discord, just to go a quick crash course, if anyone wants, basically.
Yeah, please.
But yeah, we're open to it.
Please do it, and we would definitely support you with our cause as well. Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, see that right there is a business agreement already, right there. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Akmal. Yeah. I do want to move over to Faris first. Yeah, Faris, do you agree on what we discussed just now about just catering to your piece of the pie, and how do you even find that piece of the pie? Sorry to put you on the spot, Faris.
Yeah, obviously I have to agree with this digital marketers, right? How can I disagree? So what they are saying is, I think we do customer segmentation, right, based on their geographic or demographic or whatever, their personal lifestyle. So for an NFT project, like we are on Pentas, right, for Guin Gang, so we have to start with the biggest user on Pentas is obviously Malaysians, right? So our target is Malaysian. So it already narrowed down so much when we just target Malaysians. But for NFTs, it's like quite difficult because everyone is like anonymous. But in Twitter, it makes it easier lah. We can easily identify if these accounts are if a particular account is into NFT or not, right? So we can engage with these accounts, especially the big NFT accounts. They all use PFP punya NFT PFP, right? Like what I'm using. Even where you can see our audience today in the space, you can already know which ones are the NFT people and the ones are not really into NFTs, right?
Yeah. PFP, we will come back to that definitely for sure. I do want to just type that down because that's a very interesting concept about marketing as well. But let's go on to a surprise question that I would really want to ask is that how important is Twitter for marketing compared to other social media? Okay, we will start with Amirul first. What do you think? Twitter versus Facebook versus Instagram, all the social medias out there, which is the best for marketing?
Definitely Facebook.
Definitely what? Sorry?
Facebook.
Facebook. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Kita kat Twitter tapi cakap, if we're talking about marketing, reaching out of people, majority is still using Facebook. Although kebanyakan pengguna Facebook ialah orang-orang tua, but still they still have the orang panggil apa purchasing power, higher purchasing power compared to the any platform lah. So basically, if you put Instagram is in the space, right? Instagram memang banyak budak-budak muda, right? It's not like macam Instagram je, banyak TikTok pun ada juga. Although tak semua budak-budak muda, ada juga yang dah tua macam aku ni pun ada duduk main TikTok juga, sama je. Cuma the level of purchasing power is on that platform. While as on Twitter punya engagement rate, right? Dia lagi powerful daripada Facebook. Because what I mean is, right, kalau you post something on Facebook, you mati-mati kena on ads punya. Kalau you tak on ads, you memang dah kalah dengan algorithm dia. But Twitter tak, thanks to the power of retweet. That retweet, right, it's very expensive punya features because it can lead to superlative punya apa panggil jarak dia tu boleh pergi sangat jauh. Then from there, we can say, oh itulah kau nampak tak tu viral, usually dia akan viral kat Twitter dulu before any of these people pergi screenshot dekat Twitter ni dia pergi letak kat Facebook dia sebagai content. Benda tu wujud kawan-kawan. Benda tu dah biasa nampak lah. So that's the thing lah, Twitter will go first, and then usually because thankfully why NFT is here in Twitter, sebab Twitter go very rapid tau. So just until the time happens je, bila mana NFT start to go into Facebook, orang start run ads for NFT. Soon will come, but not now lah, I guess. I hope that answered the question.
Oh, that really answered the question very well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really like your point on the Facebook part, because majority of our wealth in the world right now, this is extremely true. Maybe Faris can also answer on this part, because Faris is booking for a bank right now. He knows who knows majority of the wealth, who owns all the wealth in the world right now. So we will ask you later, Faris. Yeah, I do agree on the part where majority of the wealth belongs to the older generation, where we call it the boomer generation, and most of them use Facebook. Yeah, my dad, he uses Facebook all the time. He still watches those old videos and turns on the volume to maximum. Yeah, so I believe that you're right on that one. The marketing on Facebook is extremely good, where you can get business easily, but Twitter is where it markets the fastest, but maybe you won't get as much business. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, Amirul. You can just interrupt me on that one. Yeah,
it's true. That's what I say.
Okay, all right. Yeah, thank you so much, Amirul. Pali, what do you think? Which type of social media platform is the best?
I think I still go to the if we ask for the in terms of buying powers, I think Facebook or with the Instagram is still relevant for the most buying powers instead of other platform. But kita tak boleh deny sebenarnya ada platform of powers untuk bring the our business into the other platform also. Sebab kita kena faham macam mana setiap platform tu works. Macam contoh Facebook, macam Amirul cakap, kalau kita push content on the Facebook, which is kita perlu bermatian-matian sebenarnya untuk dapatkan a free or organic traffic tu sendiri, instead of macam Twitter, dia punya engagement rate dia sangatlah tinggi sehingga kan dia mampu untuk bawa kita ke other platform, which is kalau kita tengok business model ataupun ambition of dia punya founder sendirilah, which is Mark ataupun Twitter tu adalah Jack Dorsey, which is kalau Mark sekarang ni lebih kepada money driven lah. So if we don't pay them, so kita takkan dapat lah organic traffic dan engagement yang bagus dekat sana, unless we pay them and spread about our business. Instead, Twitter is not is working through through the community, through the engagement. So kalau dia diceritakan, sebenarnya kalau nak go fast memang go to the Facebook or Instagram, which is a connected platform. But for the Twitter, we can build a good relationship with the quality of this, or the future of buying power. Dia orang, walaupun kebanyakan orang muda yang orang muda yang banyak bertapak kat Twitter ni, but we can deny that diorang semua ni, termasuk saya dan Amirul sendiri, diorang sendiri akan jadi seseorang yang akan ada kuasa membeli yang buying power. So Twitter ataupun Instagram ataupun TikTok tu sendiri yang dipenuhi dengan orang muda tu sekarang akan jadi future of platform yang kita tak boleh deny untuk berada untuk present our business on there. Kita akan ketinggalan sebab too focus on the older generation platform. That's all for me.
Yeah, Pali. Again, I totally agree with you on that part also. I guess it goes back to Amirul's point of the majority of the wealth being locked up in Facebook, and sooner or later the wealth has to be passed down to our generation as well. And since our generation is too used to, Faris, you unmuted yourself. You want to go ahead on this one?
Oh yeah. I would like to focus on like NFT specifically, right? On marketing NFT.
Sure.
I think although like the buying power is in Facebook, like what Amirul has said, but this NFT people, crypto savvy people are all mostly on Twitter from what I've seen. I cannot back this with like data, but this is just from my observation. I'm not sure whether if you use Facebook ads versus Twitter ads for your NFTs, which one will get you your sale, right? But for now, millennials are buying these NFTs. I think for those guys, Gen X and Boomers, they still can't wrap their head around buying digital stuff, right? But right now, on NFTs are just millennials. And then in the future, we will see Gen Zs yang dah memang from lahir lagi dah biasa dengan this gaming, and then they already buy digital stuff for their games, right? For Fortnite, Dota, whatever, they buy those skins. Essentially, that is also kind of like an NFT in itself. So definitely in 5 years time, when they have their own purchasing power, they have their own money, and we will see this flow coming into NFTs, I think.
Cakap pasal Dota tu, teringat pula ada Battle Pass baru. But
don't talk to me about Battle Pass lah.
I'm not buying.
Jahat weh. Waktu
Nanti tak main.
tiba-tiba for no reason dia bawa keluar Battle Pass. Bodoh betul lah. Habis lah duit aku ni.
Yeah, no reason lah keluar Battle Pass.
Aku malah pun main Dota, tengok kat bio dia. Siap ada Dota tu lagi.
Yeah, sorry to the ladies out there. It's just a guy thing lah. Okay, apart from football, we also play Dota. We don't really like League of Legends. But we are okay with League of Legends lah. League of Legends players. Yeah,
aku main League of Legends juga.
Oh, okay. Sorry. We love League of Legends. Sorry. Okay, we love League of Legends. Yeah. Okay. Let me move on to Akmal. Akmal, what do you think about this one? Where we have to about my question just now. Actually, I was quite lost. What was my question just now? Can you guys help me out a bit? Akmal.
So what was the question? The question was
which platform, I think.
Oh yes. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, please.
I mean, I wouldn't talk on NFT specifically, but if we talk about platforms, I think you should be agnostic about which platform you use. And the reason for it is the crowd and attention to one particular platform may change. So I guess if you were doing NFT, I think it's good to have some kind of marketing in multiple platforms depending on what's your objective for the project. For example, if let's say your NFT project is looking to do some kind of business partnership, I think platforms like LinkedIn is really good, because essentially then you can target all this, I would say corporate people, right? People who work in the business, so they're more related to you. And you may ask, why would you want to partner with the business? Maybe you want to provide benefits for your holders, right? But if you talk about your objective is you want to amass audience in general, I think I'm in no position to talk about that, because I think Roach is doing it so good. So congrats, Roach, with all the different collaborations, all these different things that hyping up the whole scene. I think Roach is more able to do it. But my main point is, I think you should be agnostic to which platform, but try everything. You'll never know, right? Because we're so early, your collectors, I always say this, but your collectors might not have a MetaMask wallet yet.
Yeah. Right, you gotta cater to them lah. You gotta see which platform is suitable for you, and at the end of the day, stick to that platform and push your works, right? Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for chiming in on this platform part. And back to the retweeting part, right, where I really like about Twitter is, we can discuss about this again, guys. The retweet function is extremely strong. Do not underestimate it, guys. Because let's say, give you an example, this guy has 20 followers. Now he tweets about something, a very long thread that provides very good value. And one of his followers has about 5,000 followers. So one retweet will essentially expose you to 5,000 people already. And that 5,000 people, let's say one of their followers within that 5,000 people is another 10,000 or 100,000 follower account. And that's how your tweet gets viral. That's the chain effect where the tweet gets viral and you have this tweet popping up suddenly where 4,000 people retweeted this, but the guy's follower count is only 400 to 500. Is this true? Amirul, can you correct me on that one if I'm wrong?
I just want to add, that's correct. I just want to add, you guys need to, we need to understand that this RT tweet is like a very sharp knife lah. Because from what happened recently, what I see, this Twitter can be super positive and also super toxic. And then because of that retweet button, people outside of Twitter will consider Twitter is a toxic space. So it is actually from us to use this platform to do good lah. So if you do good, then good come to us, and then that's how you can be super positive in this Twitter space. I just want to add that.
Amirul makes marketing sounds like weapon of mass destruction. Sounds so scary.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Actually, yes, it is.
Actually,
yeah, betul.
Yeah, Pali, please talk about this. I want to stay a while on this. Yeah, please go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Okay. Basically memang betul apa yang Amirul cakap, which is it can be a good platform and also become a negative platform because of the relevant content that being delivered to the audience. Sometimes benda ni, sebab tu orang cakap kenapa kalau kita pergi Facebook, orang akan cakap budak-budak Twitter dia tak tahu kenapa dia dah puak-puak, dia panggil budak Twitter ni macam budak-budak macam baru nak up lah, something like that dan cakap macam jenis yang hyperbola sangat. So benda ni sebenarnya related to the how fast that the power of the Twitter can being viral through the one content only. So kalau benda tu baik, maka yang baiklah yang akan disebarkan dan akan disampaikan kepada yang lain. Kalau yang buruk, maka yang buruklah yang akan disebarkan dan sampaikan yang lain. So sebab tu Twitter, kalau perasan Twitter ni the powerful dia, kalau siapa ingat lagi masa zaman Donald Trump jadi presiden dulu, Twitter ni dia punya power of the platform, sampaikan orang jadikan tweet Donald Trump sebagai indikator ke mana arah financial market nak pergi. That's the power of the Twitter, which is that another platform can tak boleh nak deliver benda tu. Tapi itulah disebabkan benda tu jugalah. It can be manipulation, it can be also tersebarnya benda-benda mengarut dan sebagainya. So kalau macam sekarang, if we are using this platform to give awareness about the Web3, about the NFT, how creators can rise up their ways of life, and how macam contoh saudara saya Kausar kat bawah ni cerita pasal kewangan dan sebagainya. It bring good benefit to others. It develop a mindset of others to grow up their self in the life. Tapi kalau benda buruk yang lebih tersebar, kita tak boleh nak buat apa benda tu. Tapi dia berbalik kepada individu tu sendirilah. Kalau individu tu sendiri lebih engage dengan konten-konten yang tak bagus, so algorithm akan detect our profile nak konten-konten yang macam tu. So disebabkan dia lebih react kepada konten-konten macam tu, dan konten-konten macam tu yang muncul, it also attack our emotion. Dia bukannya benda-benda social media ni bukannya satu benda yang dia bukannya exactly not, macam mana nak cakap, dia bukannya satu tools yang betul-betul membawa kebaikan atau keburukan. It's driven by the people itself.
Yeah. That caught me an idea. I would like to elaborate further on that point. Right? I think basically what you're trying to say that any technology, be it the internet, Twitter, or any social media platform, it's like a knife. Now you can use this knife to cut fruit, or you can use this knife to stab someone else. And it really depends on the holder and how the user uses this platform. Right? We are seeing it still today, right? That Elon Musk, when he tweets about Dogecoin, sorry, no hate guys, when he tweets about Dogecoin just recently, he wants to accept Dogecoin for Teslas or something, merchandise, and you see how the coin pumped up already. Even though he is not even part of the team of Doge, I don't know. I that's not my speculation right here, but you can see the power of social media and how it affects the markets, and sometimes how it can really promote hatred, war, poverty, blah 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 blah. Yeah, Faris, before I go over to Cody, and Cody will probably start imitating Bad Apple again. Before we go to that nightmare, we will go over to you first, Faris.
What's up?
Yeah, Faris, our question was about the Twitter, right? Twitter's retweeting part, and we talked about how good it is or how bad it is. So yeah, I just do want to hear a bit about your thoughts on that one.
I have no thoughts on that.
Okay, that's totally fine. Which means we need to go to we need to go to Cody much sooner than we think. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Faris. Thanks. Yeah, Cody.
Okay, I actually have a question for you guys. All right, all jokes aside, all right, there will be no jokes tonight. All right, listen. Okay, so we all know that Twitter is great for personal branding. Trump has used it to win elections. Elon Musk has used it to crash crypto markets. Right? That's very apparent. And yes, it is a tool. I agree. And we all and you guys said that, you guys mentioned that Facebook is a great place to use paid ads, right? A place where you can actually sell products very well. A place where majority of the market still uses from all ages, right? That's what you guys mentioned, right? Now I want to ask you guys, right? If Discord is actually is Discord a good funnel from the activities of Twitter and Facebook, or do you guys recommend something else along that, like how can I get the consumer to do a call to action?
Wow. Siapa dah jawab dulu? Aku pula excited tekan ni.
Alphabetical order. A for Amirul. Amirul start.
Yeah, Amirul.
That's a very interesting question lah, Cody. Cody ni dia mahal betul Dia kalau dia punya kelakar dia tak mahal, dia punya soalan pun mahal. So anyway, for me, right, Discord is too early. Discord is still early, and then Discord have a huge potential sebab dia provide the kind of for me lah, they provide the kind of tools that other platform don't have. And because of that also, they're actually quite overwhelming to use Discord as well. Yeah, it's quite overwhelming juga. So it's a good tool, but it's not all project or business need to use Discord. Yes, basically any funnel you need to lead to a certain pool, right? So any post, including Facebook group, Telegram group, WhatsApp group, Discord, maybe Twitter list ke, all the stuff lah. It depends on the functionality and then how you want to use the tools to engage the community. So it's basically like kalau macam nak cakap-cakap saja, borak-borak saja ke, and then WhatsApp group and Telegram group will be better lah. But if you need something as you want more like a good space, Facebook group lah. Tapi Facebook group pun on a certain people je yang for me Facebook group is quite simple tools lah, because people maybe get used to it. Cuma it's not good for any updating sites lah. Sebab kalau you want to update something in the Facebook group, right, dia macam ada masalah algorithm jugalah. So Discord I think is more engaging. Cuma for me it's too early because Discord dia ada learning curve dia sendiri. That's what I know lah. Maybe Kimok boleh tambah sebab dia lagi pakar.
Tak.
Aku memang tak pakar Discord tu.
Dia sangat pakar tau. He's professional in Discord one.
No, Cindy shut up. Discord ada banyak feature yang best-best, yang especially you can add bots yang boleh execute these features kan. Even giveaways pun orang buat with Discord, especially when you can code yourself the bot, you can masukkan in your server. But then the problem is nak pull people to enter your Discord lah. If you just like promote your Discord, main promote je, then if your Discord is not secure enough, you tak implement the right security, nanti bots je lah yang masuk. It's not even if real user masuk pun, it's not the user that we want kan. Like how you said, we have to target our niche. So that's the problem lah. But if we can tarik orang to masuk the Discord, then function dia macam-macam lah yang best.
Yeah. Please, Akmal, I think it's Akmal. Yeah, Akmal, please.
Before Guin Gang, I actually, try to build Discord communities. But what we've learned is the stickiness of the Discord, right? So if you talk about CTAs, I think CTAs, whatever it is you're trying to sell or get people to do, should be across all your platform, right? But Discord specifically, if you don't have that stickiness factor, I think you would have split your resources into doing something that people won't use. I think we can see all the Discord groups, NFTs or not, right? You see a lot of the creators or founders put a lot of effort, adding bots, trying to verify. But is it the place that the current community is most comfortable engaging with? I think that's the main question that we should ask. If Twitter is working well for you, why would you go to Discord?
Wow. Cody?
Interesting.
Yeah, Cody, what do you think?
What? I just want to say thank you to these experts.
Yeah, I mean, do you have any thoughts about this, Cody? Because I think you might have a bit of perspectives on thought as well when it comes to this. Did I just hear a daddy? Are you a dad?
Huh? No. My girlfriend's playing my cat.
Oh, okay.
That was a very random segue.
All right. Please. Yeah. Talk about
Are you a daddy? Are you my daddy?
Fucking random.
No,
Yes.
I mean, are you a dad? I was asking, are you a dad? Not are you my daddy? God, Cody, please stop.
I have done nothing. You've done this to yourself. This was self-inflicted drama. This one happened. Okay, but yeah. Do I have thoughts on it? I don't know. That's the thing. Which is why I asked you guys the question. Like we all know that Twitter is a great place to spread a brand, right? But it might not necessarily be a great place to sell products, right? But this is where crypto Twitter is at. This is where the culture is revolved around. So people with money are usually, in this generation, it's people with crypto, right? The smart people will have their money in crypto. That's for sure. So you need to also kind of be in crypto Twitter, arguably. So Twitter is a great space to shill. All right, that's fine. Okay, then we look at Facebook, and you post an NFT on Facebook, and it's like people flame you. People are like, oh, I click save, he. You get all that, and it's endless, and it's mind-boggling, right? And eventually you also kind of get tired. So the Facebook marketing strategy also is cool too, but it's also you subject yourself to having to educate your market, which is something very costly, right? As a business, educating your market is something that you don't really want to spend too much of your resources doing, right? In your case, will be your time, will be your patience, and a bit of your sanity for most of you guys to explain NFTs and crypto to your family or to any of your friends that might not understand what it is. So it's very difficult. So I can see how Facebook is not exactly the best place to market, but
At least not yet, Cody.
Not yet. You're right. But it's a great place to sell your sambal. But listen, like if you're talking about learning curve of Discord, right? Like I get that too. There is also a lot of merit to that. But we are also approaching the market as in the demographic that is very crypto savvy. The people who are crypto savvy are most likely Discord savvy. Correct me if I'm wrong. And it's just again, I don't have data. I am just merely thinking about the societal possibilities. Now we all know that society, when there's a lot of us human beings together, there tends to be a lot of bad negativity going on. Like Twitter is like that, right? But like Amirul mentioned, and Amirul also tweeted this at me this afternoon. He said, yeah, Twitter is both extremely positive, but it's also extremely negative, right? So it's also the market we choose to market to. But coming back to my point, if we are marketing to crypto people, maybe Discord is a great funnel. But as a Malaysian platform, it's a bit difficult because you're then compared to every other international or every other big NFT project, because people use Discord as a basis to judge how in demand your project is also. You know what I mean? So I guess double-edged sword. If you're like Rich Cats and you have like 50,000 people, even 50,000 is kind of little, you know what I mean? Like hearing the word 50,000 it's not very inspiring to, You need to have like 100,000 people in your Discord. Then perhaps you might move a few mountains. But until you get there, maybe it's not so wise. Maybe it's not so wise to show people the numbers. Maybe it's more valuable for you guys to earn retweets, to collaborate. Do your best to collaborate with other very well-to-do projects. I mean, all you need to do is send them an email. Send them an email, send them a Discord DM, send them a Twitter DM, send it to them on all levels until they say no or until they say yes. Like what's the worst that can happen? The worst is like nothing happens. But yeah, that's what I think about Discord. What do you guys think?
Cody actually is opening up to the public right now. You guys can just DM him for business opportunities.
Yeah, you can. But
Yeah.
I will probably say no.
Oh.
That is. But okay, hey. But no joke though. No joke. Some people have DM me, and I am meeting some of them. Some of them are interior designers, and I'm meeting up with Kay, as well, right? And honestly, these are all business opportunities for me.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be afraid to DM me. But also, I most likely will say no. All right. So don't get your hopes up. Damn.
Yeah.
All right. That'll be all for me.
Hey, thanks so much, Cody. A good set of thoughts there. Akmal, yeah, let's move to you. Your thoughts on this topic right here. Akmal? Akmal, you raised your hand, right? Or was it an accident? Are you?
Oh no. I'm here. So I think Cody was very right, lah. Like what Cody said was this genius, lah. How can someone so smart exist? Like
how Cody changed his voice?
Huh? I'm Akmal, founder of Guin Gang. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's actually they're both over. They're both sleep. I mean, they're not sleeping together, but they are both at the same house at the same time. They're not sleeping together. And no dirty thoughts tonight, guys. Okay. I do have Colin over here. He wants to come up over to speak. Let's just give him a minute or two to come up to this. Yeah, Colin, hi, welcome. Hi. Yeah.
Hey, I think you're so right. I think it's important to reach out to others and not be afraid to engage with your community. But I think before you do that, it's important to make sure that you have put in the work to back up your reaching out and that you have something to offer. And I think that's important, that we should all understand no offers going to be taken unless work has been put in. So it's all about the work, that's going on behind the scenes. Would you agree with that?
I don't know, because the work means so many things. What do you mean by work, Colin?
Well, how are you going to reach out to others and expect help from them if you don't have a solid, for lack of a better word, resume, portfolio, base foundation established that shows, hey, this is why you should take a chance on me. You know what I'm saying?
Colin, yeah, I agree with you on that one. But before we move to your point, right, I think I would just like to speak on behalf on Cody. He's muting himself right now because he's on awe about your voice. He's very impressed about your voice. You want to talk a bit about that, his voice? I'm surprised that you didn't talk about his voice, Cody.
Hey man, not everything has to be about people's voice, but Colin, I have to say, you've got a beautiful voice. But yeah, I think you have a point. Like, you have to meet the person that you want to collaborate with at equal grounds. You want to both benefit off this collaboration as maximum as you can. But listen, that's what money is for, guys. That's you pay for marketing. You might potentially, if you are a newbie, right? And let's say you are a brilliant artist. It's just that you don't have any traction. You don't have any social media traction. You don't have any. There's no buzz about you. Not in the community just yet. And sometimes there's a lot of value in paying for such channels to collaborate with you, right? And like a business, marketing takes cost. So I agree with you, Colin. But how many of us have 3, 4, 5 years to hone their craft before they're ready to collaborate with an artist with 100,000 followers? You know what I mean?
I would say though, that's all about how bad you want it. Like any little bit of work counts, and you don't want to be going into the game unprepared, or it's okay to not know things and to have a lot of potential for growth. But I think more importantly is you should have equal distribution of efforts towards reaching out to others and sort of trying to collaborate that way, as well as doing your own workload so that you have a strong foundation.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that also. That's a very strong point. Amirul, would you like to share your thoughts on this as well? Amirul?
Actually, I'm not hearing anything yet.
So basically, to keep you on the loop, right? It's must we have an extremely solid footing and make sure that we are ready? Then only we start to so to speak, market it and push it out. Yeah.
Now I get it. Okay, so basically, right. I think we are talking about two different perspectives. There is a conservative way, and then there is the aggressive way. On my side, I put myself as people buat dulu and then fikir kemudian. So basically, I don't plan anything. I don't plan any foundation. They just go for it. And any change, and then whatever response that you have, now we're going to, take this step on how to fix it and then propel forward. Because to me, result is very important. Because I don't want. This is my right opinion. I don't want to waste my time to plan everything just to see that the plan doesn't work. That's number one. That's being the bad side on the conservative. But on the good side of it is actually you plan, so you eventually know where to go and then what to do and stuff. So, but if you spend a lot of time just planning and then not moving the rocks, then the rock will not move. But how about you just go and move the rocks, and then see if you move, and then see if you move the rocks wrongly or the right way. Yeah, that's my point now.
Taking the leap, basically, Amirul, right?
Yes.
Yeah. yeah, me and you, we can be good bros lah, because I sum up your things quite well. I also will try and sum up Pali's thing and Cody's thing as well, and also Faris, right? So we're all bros. Yeah, taking the leap is important because we can never be, I would say, too ready for something. There's always something else to prepare. I allow me to just chime in on this one lah. It's just like taking an exam, right? To what extent do you tell yourself that you are ready for this exam? Because there's always something else to study, something else that you might have missed out, and something else that you might have not covered. You just have to take the leap and take the risk, right? And at the end of the day, see how it works out. Otherwise, you wouldn't have to face the exam itself. Really.
Yeah. Again, need to highlight that this kind of method depends on the personal. It depends on the personas, because some people are afraid on just jump while not having a net below, so they have to prepare the net first. So it's up to your selera lah, how you want to deal with things.
All right, yeah. Colin, I hope we answered your question about this one. I do want to pass it back to you before I pass it to Pali and Faris as well. What do you think?
Well, I think you guys made great points about it's equally as important to make that leap, and taking chances. That's where we often are able to find a lot of doors that we can open. You're taking chances is a powerful thing. There's a quote I like, and I think you guys will like this one too. And it's simple. It says the quote goes like this. It's what would you do if you had no fear? So I think that's important to think about as we grow and look into new opportunities.
Wow. Do lots of drugs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Cody, just put a human centipede on your space.
It's a horse. My God, can't you see? Damn.
I will allow this lah, Cody. Don't worry. I will allow this for a brief moment before.
Thank you.
Yeah, I will allow this. Don't worry. Yeah. Pali, do you want to share your thoughts on this as well about being ready before we launch our product and so on and so forth? What do you think?
I have the same concept with Amirul, which is jalan dulu and then improve by times. But I think the best that kita tak perlukan, we doesn't need a solid foundation actually, but we know the direction where we want to go is a thing that we should put as a benchmark. Kita ambil contoh sebagai Facebook. Direction dia daripada penubuhan, daripada Mark Zuckerberg buat adalah untuk connect the people, and then that evolved through the time from the Facebook, and then by the Instagram, and then do other project, and then now they going to the metaverse, go to the metaverse side, which is the direction still the same, which is the connectivity. Connecting people around the world still the same, but along the time it's not totally the foundation, the solid we doesn't need the true solid foundation or the macam betul-betul the solid product untuk baru kita start something, but we improve over the times, learning through the mistakes, and also we take note how we can being better at deliver to our market, and also still not untuk tidak lari daripada direction yang kita set daripada awal-awal tadi. I think that's the thing lah, daripada instead of starting something because of kita nak because of money, because money is not a direction. I think the direction is a good benchmark lah kalau nak start something. Tak tahu lah kalau Amirul dia macam mana pula.
Amirul, you want to answer this before I go over to Faris?
Part mana yang last tadi tu?
Yang which direction kan? Which direction to go?
Again Pali, yang kau relate kat aku tu apa dia? Minta maaf.
Oh, tak ada. Tak macam ni. Aku cakap which is kalau instead of kita nak betul-betul solid, ada solid foundation ataupun solid product, baru nak start on something, aku lebih prefer macam kau cakap, kita buat dan redah dulu, but improve the time, but improve along the time. But important dia adalah untuk daripada awal sebenarnya having a clear direction lah, mana kita nak bawa business or sesuatu tu. Aku ambil contoh Facebook sebenarnya.
Betul. Okay, so basically everything start with the reasons lah, dengan niat lah, intention, and then also vision and goals lah. That's where you set first where your end journey, and then just start kereta jalan lah. And then kalau ada apa-apa problem, berhenti tepi lah, bagi kasih betul. That's the simplest way to explain.
Yeah. Just basically just jalan dulu kan. Just go for the leap. Then after that, not patch up lah. Work on what you need to work on, and slowly. I think it's a journey lah, guys. I think you guys can agree with me that, this marketing thing is a journey, and it takes time to get to wherever you guys are right now. And at the end of the day, we all started from 0 followers, and we slowly, when is the right time to launch Twitter, to put our project on Twitter? We never know, right? As a futurist, I did not know. I just decided to, let's just randomly, the next day, I want to do it on Twitter and try, because previously all our product was on Instagram. All our advertisement was on Instagram. I paid Instagram, I think at least 1,500 ringgit to do some ads. And look, right now, I didn't even pay Twitter a single cent. But on Instagram, I still can't get over 500 followers. So I guess it's taking a leap and finding your niche. And also at the end of the day, not overthinking it lah, guys. If you think I'm wrong about this, just unmute yourself, just chime in. I'm okay with this. But otherwise, I'll move over to Faris. Faris, what do you think, man?
Have you tried posting yourself topless on Instagram?
That one is not part of the futurist thing lah. That's not what we are trying to provide value lah.
Well, you got to do what you gotta do, right?
Oh, you gotta show a bit of your meat lah, yeah, but what do you think, man? What do you think about this?
I just have to agree with both of them. That's what my team and I learned from Guin Gang. Like, we prepped for like almost 2 months before we actually mint our NFT. So that's quite a long time. We were like really trying to be patient with it, right? Like, prepare the NFT, prepare the website, the Discord, the roadmaps and everything, and then gaining some attraction, prepare the videos, the marketing videos, right, before we launch. And then moving forward, then we learn our mistakes, because almost everyone is new in the NFT space. No one is, not a single person you can say is like, oh, this guy has been so long in the NFT space. No, because like it's only been around for not a long time, right? We learn, and then we upgrade, get new ideas, launch new stuff. Right now, as you know, we are preparing for our staking debt. It's actually almost done, but we won't rush to launch it. We're gonna like market it properly, teach people how to use it, and then we launch it.
Yeah, I guess there must be a balance, right, Faris? That you
exactly.
There must be a balance on willing to take the risk, and also telling yourself that you must have something, a product that is there, that is I would say somewhat finalized. Because finalized can depend on a lot of people's opinion, but I would say somewhat finalized, and then just know the balance between, and it's also back to gut feeling, right? Your gut feeling, which tells you what to do, and just go for it. And if you're ready, you're ready, so to speak.
I have a thought, guys. You see, it's not just about the marketing platforms. It's about your method. It's about your method of marketing. Now, I want to shout out to Nimia, because Nimia has got this really cool, like when she DM'd me today, told me to do the thing. She has a brilliant marketing tool. I shared it up here. She's essentially creating engagement by asking, "Can you guys guess what's next? Don't limit your imaginations. I would love to hear your vision." It's things like these
that matter to your marketing effort. Like quirky things that not many people. Your whole goal is to stand out of the crowd, right? Regardless of what platform you use, you have to stand out of the crowd. You have to get engagement, because engagement means that your consumer is paying attention, which is the most valuable commodity that we have today in this digital world, right? Engagement is so good. And let's not even talk about fucking Roach Punk, dude. Roach Punk is a disgusting beast, disgusting marketing beast of a human being. Like, this guy knows so many people, and they're also influential. This guy is unfair, all right? He did not come to this market on the same level as all of us. This guy had best friends within the best networks of all the best human beings, of all the corners of the human industry, entertainment industry, whatever. So Roach Punk is an unfair comparison. Do not compare yourselves to Roach Punk. It is unfair, all right? You're never gonna get Mirafly to come. Dude, this guy hangs out with Caprice on a weekly basis, all right? This guy hangs out with what's his face? Damn, the most popular guy. I forgot his name. Holy shit! But yeah, this guy hangs out with. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that, guys, I'm gonna start an OnlyFans account, right? But there'll be nothing there but crypto advice. Would you sign up 20 ringgit a month on my OnlyFans to get pure, unsolicited, unadulterated advice?
Yeah. Cody.
No, because
Faris.
nanti my bank statement got OnlyFans. I don't want.
You can pay in crypto.
Patreon. Try out Patreon, Cody.
No, yeah. See, that's the thing, right? It's about creating the shock factor. Because I said that, right? Because I said I wanted to start an OnlyFans account, and that all will be, it's only gonna be good advice. You guys remember this bit. So your marketing tool can be so much beyond than just using the platforms correctly. It's all about understanding the nuance of the situation and excelling at it. These Twitter spaces, you guys paying attention to me, 100 of you guys are paying all your attention to me right now. And God, that is so expensive. So take advantage of such situations.
Yeah. Which is why you disclosed that you want to have this opportunity to open an OnlyFans account. Yeah, that's great marketing right there.
Yeah, only with good advice. It's only filled with good advice.
Only at the time to open an OnlyFans account, right?
Yeah. While I'm ironing a shirt, all I'll be saying is, patience is a virtue. Yeah. Delayed gratification, all that. It's only good advice.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, thanks so much, Cody. Perhaps we should move our Patreon to OnlyFans as well.
Yes.
Cody as well.
Correct.
You do some sort of Futurist X Cody collaboration on OnlyFans. Okay. My last question for the night is towards Amirul. I will also push it over to other speakers as well. Amirul, sorry, you waited for quite a while. You mentioned that you do courses on digital marketing.
Yes.
And also your project about the POG, the one what is it called already? Stands for the
Pet of Ogilvy.
Yes, Pet of Ogilvy, because the POG is very easy to remember.
Yes.
Yeah. And I saw on the webpage that when they buy the NFT, they get the right to sit on the course. Can you elaborate a bit about that and also share a bit of content within the course itself?
Okay, so basically that course has been created. It has been launched since 31st August 2021, where I invited so-called tweet famous, not tweet famous, they famous indeed lah. So it's a person like very specialized in their industry. So in there are speakers who talk about the business mindset, and then there will be talk about how you can purchase, how can you do logistics, and then also purchasing in China and bring the stuff to Malaysia. And there are person who speak about how to do Shopee, how to be your Shopee profile, to sell you a lot better inside. And then there is one person who really for me is a master in influencer marketing. If you guys know G, misused from Twitter. So she's also inside there. She talks about the influencer marketing. And then there is Edma from Edma Studios to talk about e-commerce and also performance creative of Facebook ads. Me myself, I'm talking about Facebook ads inside. I'm teaching with Facebook, like how to test, how to do the testing properly inside Facebook, how to scaling properly inside Facebook. And then there is a topic about optimization from Alim, and also a topic from Afif Rus from Monacal, and when he talked about agent, how to build agent system with Facebook. Yeah. So this actually the idea behind that lead online course is actually to come up one course that can benefit most of the online business owners. So it's not like very specific for any digital marketer that just want to learn Facebook. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention there's one more person, is Jamel from TikTok. So she's talking about TikTok also inside. So we have a TikTok course also inside that big bundle of lead online course. So yeah, so from there, right, I see the benefits of this course in helping these business owners and digital marketers towards the end of 2022. So while creating form, right? So I noticed that I am more towards utility kind of NFT. So because I am not an artist myself, and then obviously my NFT is not about fine artists. So basically, I need to set something that can sell this NFT or to get this like-minded people. So what if I can give the free gift as an online course as a free gift, so they can benefit better, and then they can get a sign of what could this be better than just an online course for me. So that's the idea behind giving an online course as a free gift when you purchase Paul. I hope I'm answering questions.
Yeah, you answered my question perfectly right there, and I highly recommend you guys to check it out. Because right now it's how much? It's 0.04 BNB, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it's 0.04 BNB.
Yeah, it's 0.04 BNB for the course.
For the common pet lah.
Yeah.
Actually, there is a one more secret free gift that I gave, but it's only to selected person. that gift is like I bought that gift. I bought the online course. ringgit, and it's come from if you were inside in this Facebook in the industry, you might know Andrew Foxwell. I'm not sure you guys know about him because he's very deep onto the technical part of Facebook stuff. So I purchased it a long time ago, and then I still believe that his course can help people to survive iOS 14.5. So for the selected person only, I provide them because I know not everyone in my pop community is very keen on Facebook. So I'm only selected some of them to go to get the course lah. Otherwise, I'm going for the full course.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Amirul.
Sure.
I think this is a classic case of another way of marketing, right? Because if your specialty is educating people regarding the blockchain or regarding marketing or regarding, I don't know, something like cooking or something like that, then you can utilize this opportunity of NFTs to work to your advantage as well, right? Definitely.
Yeah. I also want to add, right? Because I was hoping to tell this out in this to the space what things that I found out in these 7 days prior to my Twitter space last week. It's actually you guys not just need to provide utility in the sense of okay, I sell you this NFT, right? And then you can get this free gift. It can also be another way around, whereby if you have any product, you sell that product, right? And then you get the NFT for free, or you get the NFT as a seed, what they say. So or you can do like how many people purchase this stuff, and then you will get this NFT for free. I also just this morning I stumbled on one website in the Terra Luna ecosystem, whereby there's one NFT project where if they do a donation, right? So if you donate $100 until you donate $1,000, you will get a random NFT being valued on that kind of amount that you donate. So eventually you donate first, and then you get the NFT second. So yeah, and then also there is one more usage of NFT that I saw. If you guys know Shark Tank, there's a guy yang Mr. Happy or Mr. Wonderful, or no, I forgot the bald guy kat tengah tu. So he mentioned about NFT as well. So basically, one of the ways that you can use as an NFT, and if you selling a very authentic product, right, and then you want to prove that authenticity, then with the selling of the product comes the NFT that proves the authenticity of the product that you sold. So it's like if you selling watches, right? If you're selling a watch, then the person who bought your watch will also get an NFT as proof that the watch that you're holding is very authentic. So this kind of concept can bring any business or that's suitable in this kind of ways in a higher level. It's like it feels that your product becomes so premium. So yeah, I just want to say that NFT is not just like selling artwork. It's also not just like as a ticket to go to access any networking space or to get free gift. It also can be a reason when people purchasing something, or it can be also a token to prove that something is very authentic as well. And then I think that is information that I get after 7 days. I'm not sure what more information I will get in 1 month, in the 2 months, 3 months. So yeah, we're still early in this stage, and then I think there's a lot of usage on the NFT that we didn't realize yet. As the same goes from what Pali said. When Pali, I would like to give my opinion on what Pali said, because I also don't know about this Web 1, 2, 3, but things that he said about Web 2.0, I remember the world where we use blogging, right? I'm not used to blog, but my sisters are. There's a world of using MySpace and Friendster, right? So you to get that kind of era, right? Masa tu tak ada Facebook pun, and then that era is not boom since Facebook. So I think that history is repeating itself. Well, with this pentas, with this NFT and stuff, what we have right now is the peak of these early adopters, and also inventors. The things that bring this NFT into the higher level, to the early maturity, will be the next big thing that does not come out yet, or maybe it's not being like it's not at peak, it's not at its peak yet. So there is a lot in futures that we need to be ready on, and then there's a lot of talking about it, the opportunity behind it. There's a technology that's being built on the blockchain, and also I want to invite you guys to explore crypto. And then it's not like just crypto ni Bitcoin je, but actually crypto is actually backing some of the technologies that are being built. And then you cannot skip on that. At least if you don't own the token or you don't want to invest in that world, just explore first. Yeah, I think that's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Pali, you want to add on this one?
Yes. Basically, what the Amirul said is very true, because kalau masih ingat yang pasal 4 komponen of Web3, which is AI, personalization, IoT, and also decentralized, which is we are too early in these adoptions, and I'm quite surprised with this. And because we are early adopters, that's why for the current being of the project in the blockchain have been rewarded to the build from the builders that for the users that participate into the project. So that's why lah kalau ada orang marah pasal gas fee tinggi ke apa, macam Jang punya video before that I learn about the cryptocurrencies and the blockchain. The speaker have said that it's a price. It's a choice of to being early adopters. So we have to pay the highest fees for that.
Yeah. Let's move on over to Faris before we close the session of the night. Faris, what do you think, Faris?
Sorry, I don't think I have anything to add. Everyone dah bagi macam-macam kan.
Okay, sure. Yeah, thank you so much. Amirul, do you have anything to add? Or Pali, do you guys have anything to add?
Yeah, so basically, marketing is all about, for me, it's all about getting attention on the things that you want to provide to other people, right? So if you're just creating, we're all creators. If you're just creating, but we don't show to other people, or at least to get some attention to see what you're creating, then you will not get any value from what you create unless you just simpan in a warehouse. You just put it somewhere safe. So the important part of this marketing is to tell other people of what you do, of what you're creating. And then if I would like to share as well about the Islamic religion as well. Islamic religion is being driven by da'wah, right? So it is actually it's actually a method of marketing as well. When the Prophet received the wahyu from God, and then if he kept by himself, then he didn't do marketing, then nobody knows about the religion. So that's marketing as well. So the same goes as if you create anything or if you do anything, you need to bring attention to that particular product or service. You need to let people know the value of the thing that you provide to that, and then basically that needs to be also that needs to be well targeted. Yeah, so that is how important it is. Without marketing, you basically sleeping. Yeah, that's the answer.
Basically, to just get more eyes on your product, because at the end of the day, you can be a very fine artist, you can be an extremely talented artist, but if we don't put the word out there, if we don't have someone to market your works for you, I would sorry to say but it's extremely hard for your works to sell as well. Am I right, Amirul?
Yes, and also marketing is huge. Marketing is super huge.
Yeah.
So we don't want to go there. If we go there, then we just sleep tomorrow lah.
Okay, guys. Thank you guys so much. We will do sessions like this in the future. We hope to see you again. Good night. Goodbye. Stay safe. Bye-bye.